The next exercise that I am demonstrating is the high knee ladder drill, and I will just be demonstrating it going forward in the sagittal plane. Again, I'm working with a youth soccer group, so it's important that you're probably going to be starting off with stabilization and ensuring that they understand the proper mechanics of movement. So this exercise is really great because it's good for agility, and in soccer you definitely need to be able to have quick feet and be able to dribble a soccer ball. So I am going to walk you through how to do a high knee ladder drill. So you will come to the back of your ladder. You want your feet hip width apart, feet pointing forward, making sure your hips are in line with your body, drawing everything in, keeping it tight. From here, you're going to take one leg and drive it up so it's parallel to your hip and keeping your ankle flexed, and then you're going to drop it down into the first box. You're then going to take your other leg and do the same movement, moving it into the first box. And so this movement will be done in a very slow motion, but again, you might have to start here with youth, definitely, because they're really going to be new experiencing this type of movement. So that is just to demonstrate very slowly how you may start that exercise off with them. Once they've been able to move through something where they have to be aware of it and stabilize at the same time, you can have them do it a little bit faster. So I will demonstrate that as well. So again, you're going to start off in the same position, feet hip width apart, everything drawn in and engaged in one alignment, and then you're going to be moving one leg up and landing in the first box, and taking the other leg and landing in the next box, and vice versa. So those are just two examples of what the high knee ladder drill would look like. There's a lot of different ladder drills that you can use, and so I feel like this exercise is actually a little bit easier to conceptualize moving through the OPT model, because at least in the stabilization phase, you're focusing on proper mechanics, and in that sagittal plane exercises is typically what you're doing. And then once you progress to strength, you start moving into that frontal plane. And so with the ladder drill, you could have them do exercises moving in the frontal plane, in addition to, once they reach that power phase, maybe doing exercises in the transverse plane. So maybe they're performing frontal plane movements, sagittal plane movements, and then having to change their body's direction, hitting those transverse planes. So that's how you could potentially progress this type of exercise through the OPT model.